The Colosseum is a giant Roman amphitheater located in the center of the city of Rome. It was built to the east of the Roman Forum, and its construction dates back to the era of the Roman Empire in the 1st century between the years 70 and 72 AD under the rule of Emperor Flavio Vespasian, and it was basically completed in the year 80 during the reign of Titus. However, some modifications were added to it during the reign of Domitian. The largest amphitheater in the world was built of concrete and stones, and the amphitheater is considered the largest work ever built by the Roman Empire, as it is considered one of the greatest works of Roman architecture and engineering. The image of the Colosseum is printed on the 5-cent piece of the Italian copy. The Colosseum was named the Flavian Amphitheater in honor of the Flavian dynasty of emperors that established this amphitheater, and it was later called the Colosseum in relation to the huge statue of Nero that was located next to it. Was later called the Colosseum in relation to the huge statue of Nero that was located next to it, and it is called in Latin Colossus after the Colossus of Rhodes. This name moved from Latin to various European languages during the Middle Ages, including the Arabic language during the period of taking and transferring Western literature and books in the late 19th century, and during the period of British and French occupations and mandates over various Arab countries. The arena was used for gladiator fights and mass competitions such as moxie battles, animal hunting, execution, reenactment of famous battles and dramas based on classical myths, with a capacity ranging from 50,000 to 80,000 people in the stands. Consisting of 8 rows, he was sitting in the foreground near the sandy square, the emperor and senators, while he was sitting at the top of the lower classes of society. Its opening ceremony lasted 100 days, as the entire Roman people participated in that event, and dozens of gladiators and monsters died during that celebration. Those who sacrificed their lives for the pleasure and entertainment of the people, and the sailors helped them set up tents that shielded the spectators from the strong sunlight. The building ceased to be used for mass performances in the early Middle Ages. Later, it was reused as a shelter, a factory, the seat of the religious order, a fortress, and a quarry. Abundant building materials were extracted for the construction of other buildings from its ruins, but it was later turned into a Christian shrine, in honor of the captives killed during the early years of Christianity. This measure helped protect the building from looting and ensured its maintenance. The Colosseum stands as a monument of Roman engineering genius, as well as a powerful tool in crowd control, with a dazzling display that was in keeping with Rome's world domination. Although the structure was badly damaged by earthquakes, the Colosseum has always been seen as a symbol of the empire. The Colosseum is one of the most popular tourist attractions in modern Rome, and remains closely associated with the Catholic Church, where the Pope presides over the Way of the Cross on Holy Friday. It is a historical center for Rome and the Holy See for extraterritorial regions in Italy. Its runway was designated a World Heritage Site by UNESCO in 1980. On July 7, 2007, the runway was also included among the new 7 Wonders of the World, after a competition organized by the New World Foundation. The Colosseum has revealed its most hidden treasures following a massive cleanup of an area sealed off for decades, as cleaners unearthed vivid murals in vibrant colors dating back nearly 2,000 years. The Colosseum is considered a symbol of Western culture, and this was the reason for its appearance in many international films, songs, and works of art, as many films that depicted the most prominent scenes of the last battle were processed in a way that approaches reality. The Gladiator film in 2000, by New Zealand actor Russell Crowe, is his most prominent and recent representation. 1934, You're the Highest, Colosseum, by Cole Porter. 1946, in the movie Yannicki in Rome, directed by Luigi Zampa. 1948, at the beginning of the neorealist film, Under the Sun of Rome, directed by Renato Castellani. 1953, Roman Holiday, directed by William Wheeler, starring Gregory Peck and Audrey Hepburn. 1954, in the movie Wrestlers, directed by Davis Delmer. 1972, The Way of the Dragon, directed by and starring Bruce Lee. 1985, in the movie Asterix and the Surprise Caesar. 1997, Double Team, directed by Shui Hark. starring Jean-Claude Van Damme and Mickey Rourke. 1998, the Hard Rock Cafe in Orlando, Florida, is modeled after the Colosseum. 2002, the Colosseum was featured on the 5-cent euro coin. 2003, in the science fiction film Lizzie McGuire, directed by John Amiel, the Colosseum is destroyed by lightning. 2008, in the movie The Bird, starring Hayden Christensen, in which the Colosseum appears during a battle scene between it and its enemies. 2010, in the video game Assassination Creed. 2012, in the movie Madagascar.